What time is it?
It's time for art!
Oh, hey! Kindergarten, first grade, welcome back. Today we are continuing to talk about the books of Gerald McDermott. Last week we read Anansi the Spider from Africa, and this week we will do Zomo the Rabbit, also from Africa. West Africa to be specific. Enjoy. Okay guys, today's book also comes from Africa. It is Zomo the Rabbit, a trickster tale from West Africa by Gerald McDermott. Zomo the Rabbit, a trickster tale from West Africa, told and illustrated by Gerald McDermott. Zomo. Zomo the Rabbit. He is not big, he is not strong, but he is very clever. Time was, Zomo wanted more than cleverness. He wanted wisdom. He went to Sky King and asked for it. Zomo, it is not so simple, said Sky King. To get wisdom, you must earn it. How? Asked Zomo. You must do 3 impossible things, answered Sky King. First, bring me the scales of big fish in the sea. Second, bring me the milk of wild cow. Third, bring me the tooth of leopard. I will try, said Zomo. Zomo went to the edge of the sea. He began to play his drum. He played so loud his drum beats went down to the bottom of the sea. Deep below, Big Fish heard the music of the drum. Big Fish came up out of the water. He danced on the sand. Faster and faster, Zomo beat his drum. Faster and faster, Big Fish danced. Big Fish danced so fast, his scales fell off. Big Fish was naked. Splash! He jumped back into the sea. Quickly, Zomo scooped up the fish scales in his hat and hopped into the forest. In the forest, Zomo climbed a palm tree. He looked all around, then he saw Wild Cow. Ha! Laughed Zomo. You are not so big. You are not strong. Who is that laughing at me? Asked Wild Cow. It is me, called Zomo. I say you are not even strong enough to knock down this little tree. Wild Cow got angry. She ran at the tree to knock it down. Thump! She hit that tree. But the palm tree was soft. Her horns got stuck. Quickly, Zomo slid down the tree. He turned his drum upside down and filled it with milk. By the time Wild Cow got unstuck, Zomo was far away. Zomo took the path to the top of a high hill. It was the hill where Leopard walked every day. Zomo tipped his hat and sprinkled a few fish scales on the path. Zomo tipped his drum and spilled a few drops of milk on the path. Then Zomo went to the bottom of the hill. He hid behind a rock. Soon Leopard came walking over the hill. He slipped on the slippery scales and the milk. He rolled down the hill. Bump! Leopard hit the rock. His tooth popped out. Up jumped Zomo. He caught that tooth. Quickly he hopped away. Zomo took the scales of Big Fish, the milk of Wild Cow, and the tooth of Leopard back to Sky King. Sky King smiled upon Zomo. You are clever enough to do the impossible, he said. Now I will give you wisdom. Sky King spoke. Zomo listened. 3 things in this world are worth having. Courage, good sense, and caution, said Sky King. Little Rabbit, you have lots of courage, a bit of sense, but no caution. So the next time you see Big Fish, or Wild Cow, or Leopard, better run fast. Zomo is not big, Zomo is not strong, but now Zomo has wisdom, and he is very, very fast. The end. To make my Zomo the Rabbit, I'm going to do this very similar to the way I did Anansi the Spider. I have got various pieces of construction paper, various colored pencils, various markers, scissors, glue. This one's pretty involved. I'm going to start by sketching out the shape of his head. It kind of looks like a half circle with a triangle for his chin. I'm going to cut that out on black paper. If you want yours to look symmetrical, just like a Nazi last week, I am going to take a piece of paper, fold it in half, and draw half of the half circle, a quarter circle, and his little chin. I will cut out black paper for his ears, and I will take a yellow piece of paper for his hat. That was featured prominently in the story when he stole the cow's milk. I'm going to glue his ears and his head on the pink paper. I'm going to decorate his hat with kente cloth patterns, reds and greens, with a marker. I'm going to glue his head and his ears on the pink paper. I will glue his hat above that. And then I will use my bright colored pencils to color in his eyebrows, his nose, his eyes yellow, his whiskers, his mouth, his teeth. I could write his name on the top if I want. I could add X's and O's to make the background look more busy, more festive. I can't wait to see what yours looks like. Here's a pro tip, enjoy. You guys saw me sweep off the walls and blow the sidewalk. That was so that I could walk around barefoot. And I will talk about why I'm barefoot on another pro tip. Before you start painting, most artists like to use what's called a drop cloth. It's a cloth that you literally drop on the ground to protect the floor, sometimes the carpet, from all the drips that are going to happen when you're painting. I don't really like drop cloths because they move very easily away from the wall. They get bunched up, and then spots that were on the top are now on the bottom. So I think the best way to paint on a flat wall like this is to use big old sheets of cardboard. That way they've got straight edges, they butt up against the wall, they don't curl up or fold. So my pro tip to you is use cardboard when you can instead of a drop cloth. Here come bonus points. Bonus points! Today's bonus points. Tell me when Gerald McDermott was born. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye, guys.